Hello everyone, this is Dean here with the Rogue Deck Chronicles, and we are back with another Rogue Deck showcase video here. And the screen may look a little different. I'm actually utilizing the new features in Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, and we can actually see the deck list in the client. So for this opening section, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to be in the corner here, over here. But we can actually see the full deck list, and it's a little easier. So as you can tell, we are playing a new Psychic deck featuring the Mega Clefable EX. Shout out to some of my friends from my local league. They're actually the ones that sent me this list, and I was playing around with it and kind of fool around, made some changes to something a little bit more like my liking. But this is actually a very fun deck. So, of course, we are centering this deck around the Mega Clefable EX card. It is a Stage 1 320 Psychic type Pokemon with the Luminous Wing ability. Prevent all effects of your opponent's abilities done to this Pokemon. So this can prevent Monkey Dory, shenanigans, and just different things. However, what this card really shines is with the Shooting Moon's attack. For 2 Psychic Energy for 120 plus damage, you may discard up to 4 energy cards from your hand, and when you do 40 more damage for each card you discard in this way. So with this, we can do 160 more damage, which brings our attack to 280. Again, not the best. It's not a one-shot for a lot of the Megas out there, but this is actually paired off with Cofagrigus here. Which is another Stage 1 Pokemon evolves from the Yamask, and we try to do the extended Dragapult attack. Hopefully I'm saying this right. For a Psychic and a Colorless, we can move all damage counters from one of our bench Pokemon to our opponent's Pokemon. So ideally we'll get some damage onto the Mega Clefable and then move it with the Cofagrigus here. And to get this thing a little bit more bulky, we do have a Hero's Cape as our ace spec of choice in this deck. So let's go finish off the Pokemon lineup. We do have a 3 Clefairy with the 2-1 split of the Mega Clefable regular Clefable. With the baby Clefable that has the metronome attack, we can just copy any of our opponent's attacks. Really not hard to get this set up in one shot. We do play the Lillie's Clefairy EX. Might as well. Oh, sorry, it's been a long week for me recording this, so I apologize for that. But yeah, with the Fairy Zone, this is good for going against Dragon types. And for our engine, we played the Spritzee Aromatisse cards with the Scent Collection ability. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Search your deck for 2 basic Psychic Energy and review them, put them in your hand. Ideally, we'll want 2 of these, get the 4 out, that way we can power up the Mega Clefable's attack. If y'all remember and follow the podcast, we did talk about this pairing in our Perfect Order Pokemon section review video, so if you want to go ahead and check that out as well. And of course, we have a 2-2 line of the Yamask Cofagrigus. So let's go into our trainer cards. So nothing too spectacular. We played 2 Buddy-Buddy Poffin, 3 Energy Recycler. We want to try to get those energies as much as we can for the attack. Sorry y'all. 1 Night Stretcher to recover any Pokemon. 3 Poké Pads to get our non-EX Pokemon in play. 1 Sacred Ash. 3 Ultra Ball. 2 Wondrous Patch because we are Psychic type deck, and 2 Mystery Garden for draw. When it comes to our supporters, we play 2 Boss, 4 Hilda to get our evolutions and our energy out, 4 Lilies, 2 Team Rocket's Petrel, and we do play 2 Air Balloons for retreating options. And then for energy, we play 7 basic Psychic and then 4 Telepathic Psychic Energy. The Telepathic is so good. That's why we don't really have a lot of Buddy Poffins, or a lot of Buddy Poffins, because we have telepathic energy, and it fulfills the same role, and we can get energy on for our turn. So pretty straightforward deck. It's actually a really fun deck. You hit harder than I was expecting, and honestly, I've been having a blast playing this for the last couple days. But before we go into our games, hey y'all, just take a quick moment and see if you're subscribed to the channel, if you have those notification button going for us. We do release videos every Tuesday and Fridays. And once in a while we'll have extra videos depending on if we have anything up in the queue or not. But yeah, when we have those, you get to see them right when they premiere, and also helps support our channel, gets us in the algorithm. So please go ahead and do that. And with that being said, I think it's time to take Mega Clefable onto the ladder and see how it does. So I'll see y'all in the first game. Okay y'all, we're into our first game with Mega Clefable. And do we want to go first or second? I'm fine going second in this matchup. That way we can use our supporter for turn. Better chance to get a telepathic onto our Pokemon and get our bench set up. And we start with the Clefairy here. And our hand's actually pretty good. We have the Spritzee, we have a Poké Pad to get another Clefairy out. We got Lillie's Determination, and we got a Mystery Garden. So we are going against a Dragapult deck, it looks like, so we can utilize the Lillie's Clefairy EX if we have that in the deck. That will help us hit for weakness, and with a full bench, we'll easily knock that thing out. So we'll see what they do. We will get item lock next turn though, so we'll try to play all our items as much as we can, and get us in a position to where we don't need items going into our second turn here. Okay, we got a Psychic Energy, so we'll play the Spritzee. Poké Pad, do we have the Lillie's Clefairy? We do, so we need to find a way to get that onto the bench. So we'll get another Clefairy out. Well, Mystery Garden. Maybe discard an energy. We can draw. I'm gonna wait on that, and I'm just going to Lillie's Determination here. Okay, we get the Yamask. We don't have the Telepathic, and I wish we actually put the energy on for turn. But we got a Buddy Poffin, so we can get another Spritzee here, and we'll do another Clefairy? I'll do another Yamask. And fill our bench, and that way we can save the Lillie's Clefairy for our next turn. A little slower. I probably should have put attach to energy for turn, that way we can start attacking next turn. So opponent's playing Lillie's Determination, of course. Again, this is early game. Like, we're going to see the same things over and over again. They're going to get their bench set up. I'm sure they're probably grabbing another Dreepy. That way they have two. Yep, they're trying to get their board going here. But the cool thing is with the Cofagrigus' attack, it's kind of like bench sniping. So unless they have a way to prevent damage counters going on the bench, we can go after the Fez for an easy prize here. So with that, I'm going to evolve just because I don't think they can knock me out this turn. I'll attach an energy for turn, and I'm gonna Lillie's. It's still early on in the game. Yeah, we'll Wondrous Cape here. We get Aromatisse out. Wow, this is actually a pretty decent hand for us here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be 4. I'm good with holding here. There's really no point on doing anything else right now. I have the energy for next turn, so I can easily attack. We will get item locked, so I can't use Wondrous Patch yet, but I have no energy into the discard. So I can hold off on that until this Badoo is taken care of. So we'll see what they do here. They'll recon directive. Just doing regular old Dragapult things. So I wonder if they're trying to get a Dragapult this turn. Or if they're trying to go for another Monkey Dory or something else. Yep, so they are getting Dragapult. They can actually get going this turn if they want. And if they do, honestly, if we can get Wondrous Patch and Cofagrigus, we can actually move that all the damage from the Mega Clefable onto a Pokemon. But they may just play slow and just item lock us, and if they do that, that's fine. We can actually attack and get the first prizes. The comeback mechanic isn't as strong as it used to be. Counter Catcher is not in the format anymore. So they play Meowth. Honestly, that's great for us. That's another easy target for Cofagrigus. I don't remember if they... Okay, they haven't played this Explorer this turn yet. And so they're going to get the Monkey Dory and the Dragapult set up. There's no damage on the board yet, so the Monkey Dory isn't going to be doing anything. But we're not item locked, so we can actually get Cofagrigus set up this turn. I have the Air Balloon for retreat. And then I have the Hilda to get another energy. So this can actually go against what they want to do. So with that, oh, I can't Air Balloon for retreat, but I can attach and retreat. That's not a big deal. So with that, I'm going to use Scent Collection, grab 2 energy. Ultra Ball away. I'll Ultra Ball away both. That way we can get the Cofagrigus out. We'll do that. We'll play Wondrous Patch. Put energy on there. Get this dude all set up. We will retreat. We'll play Hilda. And we'll get... What do I have on board here? I'll grab another Clefable, and I'll grab a Telepathic Energy just to thin out here. We'll evolve. I could Mystery Garden with the Telepathic draw. So I'm going to do that because I don't really need the setup anymore. And then we have only 2, so I'll wait on that. And then we'll do the extended Damagrillis attack. And we're going to move damage counters from the Mega Clefable onto... I'll do it onto their Pheasantipede. Knock that guy out and kind of reset what they were doing. Get 2 prizes in the meantime here. And we're ahead in the prize trade here. They have the Meowth for us to do this again. Again, they're not one-shotting us. And if they do take out our Pokemon, we can try to get the Lillie's Clefairy out and attack that way as well. Since all our Pokemon are Psychic Pokemon, so whatever attack we do, it will hit for weakness because of Lillie's Clefairy's ability. So they will take out the Cofagrigus, which is fine. We can get another one out. Or we can just go with Mega Clefable if we can get the other Wondrous Patch here. Team Rocket's Watchtower does not impact us at all, as we don't even play anything else in our deck. So we'll take just one prize card this turn. I'll promote this Clefable here. Okay, we got Lilies. How many energy are in our 4? Okay, so I'm gonna Energy Recycler. We need to get these energy back. Before I do anything, how many Wondrous Patches have we played? So we have 1 left in the deck. Let's see if we have the Cofagrigus as well. We do have a Cofagrigus. And we do have a Wondrous Patch. So we can get that play off if we want. So we'll get that set up. We'll bump the Watchtower, just that way we have an option to draw more if we want to. I'd rather attack with the Clefairy if we can this turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Lily's Determination and just hope I can get pieces. I do get this. We didn't draw yet. I can wait on using Sacred Ash. I'm going to Scent Collection here. Grab some energy. Just to thin out. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to attack this turn. I want to get the bench Clefable set up here. Get that ready for retreating. And we're just going to end our turn. They'll take out the Aromatisse, which is fine. That's only 1 prize card, and they'll tie us up. For them to go ahead in the prize trade, they need a boss, which they can easily get. But I also have Sacred Ash. I can, if they knock out the Lily's Clefairy EX, I can Sacred Ash it and get it back onto my bench. If they want to get a 3 prize turn. But if we can hold our own against a deck like this, this is good. This is the BDIF right now. So this is really kind of like the litmus test. If we can really do well against Dragapult, it shows the strength that this deck can have. So they'll grab another Monkey Dory. And they don't boss us, so they're not going to take more than 1 prize card this turn. And they're just going to Phantom Dive. So we'll see what they do here. Yep, they'll take out the Aromatisse. And if we can get Wondrous Patch, we can actually get all this damage off. Okay. Trying to think our way through here. We need to draw. We need to get... Okay, so let's... We're gonna Ultra Ball away. 1 Aromatisse and 1 Hilda. We don't need Hilda anymore this game here. I'll grab a Spritzee just in case. We'll do that. I'm going to put an air balloon on Cofagrigus because it has the most retreat here. We will Sacred Ash. Definitely the Aromatisse. I'm just going to do the Aromatisse. I don't really need anything else this game. I can always attach here. I'm actually going to draw first. I want to try and get that Wondrous Patch, and that will really determine what we do. We don't get it, unfortunately. I knew it was kind of a long shot. So with that, but we can still knock out the Dragapult. So we're going to retreat into this Clefable. So we're hitting for 240. So we need discard. Okay, Scent Collection. I just want to get some energy. Don't have any energy. So we're shooting moons here. I believe I have to discard both to knock out this guy. So, okay. Get a Telepathic. We get a Hilda here. If they don't knock out the Clefable, we can probably get game next turn with Cofagrigus. But I don't believe we used any of our bosses yet either. No, we don't. So we have both bosses in the deck theoretically. So I can always boss up the Meowth. And they're not going to knock out the this Clefable. They can't. So I think we actually have game no matter what. Because we have Energy Recycler, so they need to unfair stamp us or judge us to where we don't have the Energy Recycler. And they're just retreating. They're hoping that we can just go one at a time. Okay, we get the Aromatisse here. And then they just concede. They saw the pressure that we're putting on. We had enough in our hand to kind of get going. And the fact that we can beat Dragapult is a good testament to what this deck can do. So we won game 1 against arguably the BDIF of this format. So we'll go into game 2 and we'll see how we do. So I'll see y'all there. Okay, y'all, we're into game 2 here with Mega Clefable EX. We just finished the game playing against the BDIF, the Dragapult EX deck itself, and I think we did fairly well. We won that match. We kept the pressure on. Granted, having the Lillie's Clefairy EX does help us against that matchup, but that's why that card's there. So I believe we're going to go second. I didn't really catch what it was. We didn't win the coin flip. But we both mulligan, so they'll see we're playing Mega Clefable. And they are playing a Cinderace deck, so this is interesting. So we'll start with our Clefairy. And they start the actual Cinderace with the explosiveness ability. And we are going first. Okay. So with that, I'm just going to get my board set up. And we'll just end our turn. I wish we had an energy for this turn, but that's okay. We can figure out how to play around this. And if they don't have a good setup, we can manually attach twice. So it is some sort of Cinderace deck. I just need to figure what this is. Is it the EX that has the Terra? Is it just a bunch of these Cinderaces with the explosiveness ability? We'll see. I'm guessing it may be the EX. I just don't remember what that card does. Yeah, that's what I thought, because they have the weird energy cost here. So we get Aromatisse out. Do I want to Hilda, or do I want to Lillies? I want to say I want a Lillies here. Okay, we get another Clefairy out. Buddy Poffin. We'll grab Yamask and Spritzee. We got Cofagrigus in our hand. Trying to think what we should do here. We'll play Mystery Garden. We'll send Collection here. And grab some energy. We'll Telepathic Energy here, because I'm going to Ultra Ball and get the Clefable out. Spritzee. We got two Spritzee, so I'll grab the Clefairy, because that could be a nice backup attacker if we need it. So I'm going to Energy, and I'll get rid of the boss for a Mega Clefable. Evolve, that way we don't get knocked out this turn. We will Mystery Garden, just get our hand back up here. And I think we're good for next turn. Can't really do much right now, so we'll just end our turn. And we'll see what they do. The Cinderace does have free retreat, but they need to have Rare Candy into the Cinderace to even attack this turn. And again, I don't remember what this card does. It's been so long. Grand Tree. We can use that to our advantage as well. So they're going to get that all the way up. So now we're going to realize what this card can do. So they can hit for 280, or they can do 180 to one of our Pokemon. Okay. So they have actually a decent option here to snipe. Honestly, if they go after the Cofagrigus or Yamask, that's fine. I don't think they realize what that card does. They're probably going to try to go after the Clefairy. And we can't one-shot that thing, but we can try and see what we can do. Honestly, if they don't take out the Cofagrigus, we can probably retreat into that and knock that out if there's enough damage onto our Clefable. But it looks like they're trying to go from playing from behind, because Counter Gain is still in this format. It's one of the few comeback mechanics we have, but no, they're going to promote. I wonder if they're just going to do the 280. They are. And that's 330. So if we can get Wondrous Patch, we can get the Cofagrigus going here and heal all this damage and put it on there. So I'm going to Poké Pad, grab another Aromatisse. How many Wondrous Patches do we have? Just one. So this is going to be a needle in a haystack. We'll get Aromatisse here. We'll actually Grand Tree as well. Might as well. And then which one do we want? I'm gonna go after with the Clefable. That way we have a single prize attacker. Kind of split off the prize trade here for a little bit. We do have energy in the discard. We do. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna lose determination because we can always grab the energy if we need to. So we don't get it, which honestly I'm not surprised that we don't get it. They'll probably get the 3 prizes. We can't knock them out, unfortunately, because we're only going to be doing up to 280. But let's do send collection, grab another energy here, so that way we can at least attack this turn. And we'll just discard the energy. Hopefully next turn we can grab a Energy Recycler. But it would have been nice to knock out that Cinderace and put them behind. But yeah, this is an interesting deck. We haven't really seen this card in such a long time. I believe they have free retreat too, right? They do, yeah, and that Grand Tree is putting in work. I couldn't get another Mystery Garden to bump that out. So they have 2 Cinderaces. The counter gain's not going to be in effect right away because they're going to take the knockout this turn. So we're going to Color's Tenacity. We'll see what they grab. Battle Cage. That actually hurts us because we are moving damage counters, so we can't attack with the Cofagrigus. So they're not attacking this turn because they're not behind in prizes. So I don't think they realize that. So we survive for another turn, but we need to get some pieces going here. We do get Energy Recycler, and we have 5 energy in the discard, so that's amazing. So let's Energy Recycler. I'm going to grab 4. That way, if we can grab Wondrous Patch, we have that capability. I'm going to use Hilda, grab Telepathic, and I'll grab a Cofagrigus. I just want to thin out my deck here. And then we will do Scent Collection. We'll grab our pieces. I wish we had a boss. I could boss that up and get 2 prizes. But with that, I am going to put energy on the Clefairy so that way we can attack with that next turn. We're only doing 280. So with that, I don't want to lose all my energy. So I'm just going to discard 3. That way I can attack next turn, because we weren't going to knock them out regardless. Oh, that's why they couldn't attack. Well, no, they could have done the first attack, or second attack. But they'll attack this turn, get 3 prizes, get ahead in the prize trade, and then we have a follow-up attack with the Clefairy EX. I probably should have put on the regular Clefable though. That way I give them a single prize option. So Watchtower, fine, we don't have it. And it actually helps us because if we can get the Wondrous Patch, Cofagrigus is in play. And now Harlequin, we'll see how this impacts us. Do we get a heads? Oh no, we get they only flip. Okay, that's right. So we get another energy recycler, so that's good. We do have boss if we do want to use it this turn. So it looks like they're just gonna... Okay, they're doing the second attack. So, with that, I'm going to promote the Lillie's Clefairy, but let's see if we can use the Clefable. We do get Petrel, which will give us the Wondrous Patch. I'm tempted to do that. So we'll get the Clefable. Then we'll Energy Recycler back into our deck. Grab some energy with Scent Collection. Retreat into the Clefable. I'm going to Sacred Ash and get our pieces back, and maybe we can set up a new Mega Clefairy. And we will just Metronome here. And we'll just Garnet Volley. No need to really do anything else. And we'll grab 2 prizes. We get our other Wondrous Patch, so we can get Mega Clefable out if we can. If not, we have Lillie's Clefairy. Believe we'll have enough to get that knockout. So, Team Rocket's Petrel. We know their ace spec is not unfair, Sam, because it's Grand Tree and they already played it and it's out of play. Our hand's not going to get disrupted because they're using Petrel for their turn. No bossing, so we'll lose the Clefable, but we got Wondrous Patch. So they're just going to try to get set up for next turn here. But yeah, this is a very interesting matchup. I'm wondering if they got the pieces for next turn. Because we are going to take out that Cinderace. Okay. I'm going to Petrel for Ultra Ball. I'm going to Wondrous Patch onto the Clefairy. Attach onto the Clefairy. We're going to Scent Collection. Some energy. And we'll Ultra Ball away 1 energy and 1 Aromatisse for the Mega Clefable. We will evolve the Clefable. And we will retreat into it. That way we're not giving them an easy 2 prizes this turn. And they only have 80, so we can just not even use energy this turn. Kind of stack and thin here. And we'll Shooting Moons. And we're not going to discard anything. We don't need to. and we'll get the prize, the knockout, get our 2 prizes and see what they are. Clefairy Yamask, okay. How many recyclers have we used? 2, so we theoretically have 1 more left. Okay, so they got another Cinderace. But do they have energies? They have 1 energy. And then they'll attack us with the Turbo Flare, yep. So this puts us in an awkward spot. We have to KO that for game, if not, they got game on us. Because, 270, yeah. We'll Cofagrigus here. I honestly don't think we got this. I think they got us with this, so I'm just gonna Hilda. We'll just play this out. But I'm pretty sure they got this. So we'll just attack. And then we'll just get the knockout here. And then they'll just knock us out with their attack. But that was close, especially for a deck that we had no idea what they did until like turn 3 or 4. But I was probably a little bit too excited to play with the Hero's Cape. Because if we would have had the Hero's Cape, we would have got game. Because they would have done that. We could have got the Cofagrigus, moved the damage on there, and we would have won the game. But that was nice. It was actually a really cool, interesting idea of a deck. Don't see Cinderace every single day, so I'm glad we were able to see this one more time. And yeah, we'll just go into game 3 and see how we do. Okay, y'all, we're in game 3 here with the Mega Clefable. Looks like we won the coin flip, so we're gonna go second. That way we can have a better chance to set up our board with using a supporter, hopefully. And yeah, we get Lillie, so we're good. Yamask is not the ideal start here, but we have both Cofagrigus, so we know that we're not going to be losing that. And it looks like we're going against some sort of fire deck here. So we'll see which one we're going against. And we'll take a mulligan. And it looks like some sort of I will say Charizard, because you need a Mega. Yeah, so Mega Charizard, so we'll just need to see which Mega it is. So the plan here is going after these regular EXs, because we can one-shot those easily. The Mega is going to be more difficult for us. We'll play down the Spritzee, and we'll just Lily's Determination. Hopefully we can get an out to a Clefairy here. Another Spritzee. Poké Pad for Clefairy. Because I'd rather put the energy on the Clefairy and get this thing started. And then get another Clefairy, and don't want to do the other Wondrous Patch. We'll just leave the bench spot open for now. I just want to get 2 Clefairies in here. We'll put the Air Balloon on the Yamask so we can retreat next turn, assuming they don't knock it out. And we will end our turn. So depending on which Mega Charizard that they play, it's going to be interesting because one of them can definitely one-shot us, especially with that Oricorio. But we got Aromatisse and Mega Clefable set up for this turn. We can attack next turn if we want, because we'll be able to get more energy. If we can get a supporter, that will be awesome. Okay. We get Hilda. So we'll evolve to our Mega Clefable here. We'll get Aromatisse. And we'll play the Hilda and we'll grab Telepathic and we'll grab the Cofagrigus or Cofagrigus. So we'll evolve, we'll grab some regular energy here. We'll retreat into the Mega Clefable. I hate to do this, but I'd rather save the regular energies for the knockout. We'll grab the EX just as an easy attacker. And we're not even knocking this out, we're only doing 200 damage. So with that, I'm not even going to waste the energy. We're two-shotting this thing no matter what. If they attack next turn, they can heal a little bit of that, but if they're doing that, then they're not attacking with the Charizard. So I'll take that trade-off. And this will probably show us which Charizard they're playing. So they're playing the X. So that their attack is based on how much energy they have in play. Right now they only have 1, so we can go ahead and yeah, they're a little behind. They're not grabbing the energy that they want. We'll just scent collect here. Grab some more energy just to start. I'll actually put an energy on the Cofagrigus, because if we can do the transfer thing, that will be really cool. And we will just Shooty Moons for the knockout here. We don't need to discard any energy. We'll be at 240. They'll lose an energy. And we'll be up 2 prizes here. We get another energy, and we get a Buddy Poffin. So we'll see. We can't two-shot this thing. Definitely can't two-shot this thing now with the Hero's Cape. I'm going to use Ethan's Venture to grab energy. That's actually a pretty smart way to use that card. We typically only see that in Typhlosion or other Ethan's decks, just to grab Pokemon. But with a deck like this, you want the energy in play, so that's a really easy way to get 3 energy, and you have an easy way to accelerate all that. You would think though, they're not playing smart here. Because they have 3 energy, they can get all that in play. Okay, they get rid of my Telepathic, that's fine. So they're not attacking, so this gives us a chance to kind of get ahead here. We'll just attach for turn. We'll send collect again. We want to thin out our deck here. Not sure if I want to evolve this guy. Because we have to Cofagrigus as a backup attacker, and we don't want to just give him 3 prizes. Granted, they're kind of struggling right now. I'll do that because we have the Cofagrigus, so we can always Wondrous Patch onto there. So we'll Shooting Moons. And we'll do it all because we have the Energy Recycler in hand, so I'm not too worried about getting that energy back. And they have 180 left, so we can do a little bit less next turn. So they have Fire Breather. Okay, so they can finally get energy into play and probably knock us out, which is fine. We can attack with the other Mega Clefable and get 3 prize cards that way as well. Because we have the Wondrous Patch, they're going to knock out Pokemon that has a basic energy on there. And if they don't, I can use Cofagrigus' attack and knock that thing out. Or snipe an attack. But I'm pretty sure they'll probably get the knockout. Yeah, easily. So we'll promote the Cofagrigus here. Telepathic. So what we'll do is we'll Energy Recycler away all 5 of these energies back in. Actually, we'll do 1. Keep 1 in. Because we have the Night Stretcher, so that's an easy way to get 1. And we need 1 for the Wondrous Patch as well. So, with that, we will Wondrous Patch onto the Mega Clefable here. We'll Telepathic. We won't grab the Spritzee, there's no point. Let's send collection here and grab 2. And then we'll grab a Clefairy and try and get that set up for next turn. We're going to retreat. We need to do 180. I don't think we're knocking them out this turn, unfortunately. Oh, no, we are. So we're doing 40 more. So we're doing 160, 200, and we'll grab 3 prize cards. And we only need to hit for 1 more turn here. And we get a lot more pieces here, so this is perfect. And then we're asking them to have a lot this turn. Because if they don't one-shot us, if they do at least 230, we can, yeah, they just can see, they saw that we put enough pressure on them. And even with a strong deck like that, granted we don't see the Mega Charizard X EX a lot, it can still one-shot the Megas. But they are not as consistent, and we have a more consistent deck, and we were able to pull off what we needed to do. I'm just glad that I was able to work out and we can get the dub with this deck. Clefable is really fun, especially once you learn how the mechanics of the deck looks like and learn the recursion and recycling of your resources. But yeah, I'm glad we were able to pull off the win in this and really show the strength that Mega Clefable can have in this format. So yeah, Mega Clefable is actually a really fun deck. Granted, there's a lot of moving pieces with it, but to be able to pair it with the Cofagrigus from the Black and White set is actually a really smart idea, and I'm glad that some of my locals at my league kind of showed me this list. I know we all knew that Aromatisse and Mega Clefable worked well with each other, but adding this piece and with the Hero's Cape kind of really all made it work, because we kind of put a lot of pressure once we have that board set up to where, like, okay, you better one-shot me. If not, I'm one-shotting you back with a single prizer. So if I would make changes in this list, I don't think I've ever used Team Rocket's Petrel. If not, it was very rare. I will probably take those out for more consistency cards. Maybe a couple more energy. Maybe some Tool Scrapper. I would say Tool Scrapper is going to be very important in this format. Or even a Sacred Ash. But yeah, I felt like I didn't need the Team Rocket's Petrel that much. You can really grab everything, or even another Wondrous Patch. There's more consistency pieces. Granted, if you do have it, excuse me, it's great to have it to grab that one piece you need. But yeah, this was a really fun deck. Take a look at it. Let us know what your thoughts are, what changes you would make. Because again, with any deck, Rogue, Meta, we all see decks differently, and we all have different ways of playing it and ideas for decks. So we want to see what y'all think. This is just our version, our thoughts on this deck. But yeah, let's start the conversation. What changes would you make? What luck have you had in the ladder with this? Let us know in the comments below. We're always interested to hear what y'all's thoughts are about these decks that we make and showcase off. And again, please like and subscribe to our videos if you've not done so. We're a growing YouTube channel. We're trying to help with our algorithm out there. It just really helps us out. This is just a passion project of ours. And we just love playing this game and really like just offering resources out there, such as these decks, these fun decks. Our ideology is that if you want to get better in this game, road decks are the way to get better, because you kind of see wacky combos and lines versus like playing a meta deck. Nothing against meta deck, they serve a purpose in this game, but it's a great way to learn the game and get better with certain mechanics. But yeah, with all that being said, have fun with Mega Clefable, and it's me, Dean, with the Rogue Deck Chronicles, and as always, have fun playing those sneaky decks. See y'all.